Anyway, what's the next question?
So what changes have you had to make to fit in your new environment?
At school?
Yeah.
I'm currently no longer at school. Oh.
I mean, we were. Like, what changes have you had to, to make for yourself so you could fit into where you're staying? You went to the dorm room for the first time. You had to have been like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't do this anymore. Ooh, maybe I feel pressured into fitting into this group because they're my people. I know you have stuff to say about that.
I mean, yeah, like, I had to learn how to live with people. I made a couple of mistakes in terms of interacting with people, but I also had to learn how to be kind to myself because I do have certain challenges that I'm still dealing with. And I had to, basically, I'm on my own pretty much, so I had to learn how to do that, and that means extra care of my mental health and also time management and also just sticking up for myself. I still have to learn that. I just honestly recently had a wake-up call that I really needed to live for myself and not... Can I cuss on this thing?
One cuss word per podcast episode.
Cool. I basically had to see through the bullshit and learn to love myself and learn to know what my worth is.
And put yourself first.
And I put myself first and not feel it's not necessarily selfish putting yourself first sometimes, maybe not all the time, but you gotta, if you're feeling uncomfortable about something, don't put yourself through it. But sometimes it is okay to get out of your comfort zone. Maybe you find something that you really, really want to do. But if you feel like you're really forcing yourself and you feel like something isn't right, don't do it. And if you feel like you're being peer pressured by people you thought were your friends or that you think are your friends, maybe it's time to reconsider those relationships. And
that might be super hard to do. Because I know I have mine. I was
I had to learn. I had to learn just different friendships can be difficult. Also, I had a boyfriend, and I feel like sometimes, I prioritize my boyfriend over my friends. It was a lot. But you just gotta honestly take a step back and really understand how you feel about the situation, how they feel about the situation, what their ideas and just general ways of interacting is, and you have to really make it an adult decision. Is this a group that I want to be a part of? Yeah, but there's someone out there for you. There is a group out there for you. They may not be apparent or they may not exist yet, but they're out there somewhere. Mm-hmm. And maybe sometimes it's okay to be alone. Maybe it's okay to really learn who you are, and when it's time, maybe you find that group.
And people may not be used to that.
Right.
Used to your limits, because I know you told me about your friends leave the house, the dorm that much. Come to this party.
Nah, bro.
If she doesn't want to, she doesn't have to.
I'm an introvert, and it's funny because I told them that I don't have to do X, Y, and Z. I want to hang out with people. If you're an introvert like me, you don't have to force yourself to do something. If they don't understand what introvert means, and it means that you still want to hang out with them, but they don't.
Not every day.
Not every
you don't
day.
Want to have that much of a social thing as
but you still care about them.
Exactly.
I still cared about my friends, but I didn't go out to different parties, or even when we did have a party at our dorm, I went back into my room sometimes.
Lock the door.
Just close. Okay, that's enough. If you are going to parties and you just want to go and experience, if you need to go into the bathroom and hide away for a couple of minutes to recharge, and do
that.
Because you're just forcing yourself to do something.
Trying to make yourself happy for someone else.
Yeah, nah. You need to take care of yourself.
You need those recharges.
But if they do have a point, if your behaviors are toxic, then you may have to reconsider a few things within yourself. Just saying. Like, you can be like, they just don't understand me. Are you,
Are you sure? Are you just like really
are you just
like
the worst?
I know a few people.
Like, are you really just, not...
You're not
the
trying
best?
to they're not trying to understand you, and you're not trying to understand them.
If you feel like you did do something wrong, or if something doesn't add up, maybe just take a step back, look at it in a third person, and figure it out. But you're actually gonna have to take the time to do that, and it's difficult, trust me. Especially when you feel like you're not in the wrong at all. But yeah, it depends on who you are and what actually happened. Take care of yourself. The biggest thing is to take care of yourself. There is no grade, no test score that is more important than your mental health. Okay? Take care of yourself. Because your body is going to thank you. And your mind is going to thank you.
Well, that was the last one of that category. Now for some conclusion questions. So I've really loved our time so far, Imani. So what would you say is the best decision you have made for yourself in the process of finding your limits, strengths, weaknesses, and more mentally?
I mean, literally finding those strengths, limits, and weaknesses. Being able to identify them and accepting them. There's only so much that I can do, and I need to recognize that. Like, I want to be invincible, and I want to help as many people as I can, but I have to recognize that there's only so much that my body and my mind are willing to do, and I have to take care of myself. And honestly, I've been taking the summer to really learn who I am, so that way when I go back into this new year and when I eventually maybe even start up doing the workshops and stuff again, like, I want to be in a position where I can help other people. So, and I encourage you to find those boundaries too and actually set them with different people, and understanding your limits and understanding strengths and weaknesses too.
Mm-hmm.
And again, accepting them, because that's just who you are.
That is huge, a huge part of it. Do you think it's harder than finding them, to accept them?
Yeah. I think so, yeah. You can find them pretty quickly, but it's just like being like, oh, dang, I can't do this, but I wanna, Like, you just gotta realize it. Like, this is okay. It's okay. You can do it. It's fine. So.
What would you say is the most influential thing anyone has ever said to you, or anything that you have read or seen or heard?
Cool. Well, one that actually pops into my mind, and it's probably a better one, but something that our dad always tells us is that we were made with balance. No one is perfect. There's always a strength that has a weakness that outweighs it. It's just like no one is perfect. Everybody got issues. Everybody's got their own stories. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah. I love it when he points out our balance.
Yeah, he loves doing that.
Balance.
It's just like, your face is pretty, but your feet.
Balance.
Oh, also, it's okay to cry. Like, it's okay. I hate crying personally, because it's just my eyes, and then it just kind of doesn't stop, and I'm like, oh my goodness, but it's okay to cry. Actually, it's important to cry, because check the facts on this one, but like, crying releases a chemical that actually does soothe us. Mm-hmm. So it's very therapeutic. It's very therapeutic.
I know I do have issues crying. Like, I would start crying, and then my mind is like, you weakling, what the heck? Like, literally, I have this voice in my head that just judges me, like, why the heck are you crying, Madison? Literally stop. I'm like, well, dang. And then I just keep it balled up, because it is so weird. Like, I can't just let myself cry.
Yeah.
I don't honestly remember the last time
It's
I
very
cried.
vulnerable. I've gotten better with it, but it's okay to cry. It's a natural human response. It means that your body is trying to soothe you. Your body is trying to express that emotion, so let it. Yeah, like all my guys out there, it was just like, you know, I can't cry because I'm a man. Shut up.
That's a whole nother conversation.
Just shut.
That in
Shut
itself
your
is...
face, okay?
Please.
Cry. Like I said, it's a natural human response, and you are human. It's another thing. You're human. I hope so. Anyway, all my aliens out there was good. All my reptilians.
Reptilian.
But if you're human, if you are human, you're human, and you have human emotions and human feelings. Let yourself feel them.
This is really sad. That last part, I was like... That was summer music.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what is...
It was summer music. And that was the last question for that category. So... This is about to get very cheesy.
Oh, no.
I'm seeing you every day.
Oh!
If I'm seeing you literally every day of my life, you have, in fact, had a beautiful glow up. From the little preteen with the extremely small glasses and straight, slick back bun with the humongous
With the
headband. You have, I mean, look at my sister. Oh, look at her. As my parents like to say, there's a God.
I got that from Coming to America, and
There's a God.
they say it all the time.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yes, you have very much so grow into your wings. I'm not gonna read all of this because it's extremely cheesy.
Yeah,
but,
why'd you write it?
I was like,
Stupid.
I was writing all these questions and I was like in the moment, like, oh, my sister. Anyways, I'm proud of you. Love ya.
Okay. Ditto.
Thanks for that. And I love you all already. Life's a roller coaster. Everybody's going through literally,
Crap.
yeah, on different levels. So don't feel like you're going through the worst thing in the world. Don't feel like, oh, my whatever I'm going through, it isn't as important because so and so is going through worse. Don't feel that. I mean, it is. It may be true, but don't completely dismiss how you're feeling yourself. Thank you so much for being here, Imani, from your upstairs room. This is filming in my basement, if you didn't know.
Yeah, I traveled so far.
I know, right? Like, thank you for your commitment for being here. I am really, really, really happy. She's also my creative designer. So, clap, clap for her. Clap, 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 clap. Woohoo!
I made that.
Oh, yeah, right.
I made it.
I'll talk about that later. We're still talking about serious stuff. I'll come back to that.
Oh.
If you're looking or if you need a video help.
Why?
Because that's the next line.
Why'd you say it like that?
Because, okay.
Try again.
Why is Dylan calling me? Dylan, I'm filming a podcast! Okay. If you are looking or in need of any help, the new suicide hotline is 988, and they have 24/7 free and confidential support for anyone. It's new.
Yeah. Recently, there used to be a 1-800 number.
Yeah, that was a bad idea. Like, how do you just remember that? So it's 988. So yeah, we are all appreciative of you coming, having this really, really deep conversation. This is a really good conversation. Good job, Imani. Like, genuinely. Like, I was sitting back here like, whoa, whoa. But it needed to be said. And again, she's just one person, and How many people are there? Like 8 billion now? You know.
Oh, really?
I think so. I think it went up. Again, I'm just saying this. I gotta look it up. But,
Oh, boy.
I mean, it's coming up. Abortion laws.
Let's not.
Stare into the camera. So, I love ya.
Love you, too.
I love you guys too.
I have no idea who you are. But I love you.
Who you are, the person behind the screen. Yes, I am talking to you. This whole time we're actually talking to you.
Yeah.
Basically. Thank you so much for being here. Imani, thank you for being, how many times have I said that? Thank you so much for being here. And please comment down below or DM me with more ideas, starting from lighthearted stuff to more deep conversations like this.
If you want me back.
Yes, if you want
Yeah.
Imani back. I mean, she's got a lot to say.
Yeah, if you want me to talk about more personal stuff, let me know with those questions she said. talk
Yeah,
about.
exactly. Or it could be anything else, because she's a drawer. Maybe ask her about graphic
She's
design.
a drawer.
What's the word? Artist. We have a lot of variety here.
Not a lot of variety.
I mean, we have variety here. And we're open.
We can just
So,
talk
yeah,
about
maybe.
stuff.
Like, really, it's called Everything, Anything, and Tea for a reason.
Right.
Yep, we can talk about my mug and my shirt. She designed this. She's a drawer. I'm just wearing this. She's an artist. She's an artist. I am actually, like, it's not for sale yet or anything. I'm probably not going to do that until I get a lot more followers, but my mom wanted me to wear this. She bought it for me.
My mommy wanted me to wear
Yeah,
it.
she bought it for me. She also bought my mug, so I'm probably just gonna. My mug is always gonna be there for every single podcast now. The shirt, probably not. You're gonna wash it, but yeah. Know where she's at. Reach out to her. Just look at her Instagram
I
and
have
stuff.
a singular Instagram because, like I said, I'm not on social media.
Do you want to follow her?
It's Imani Alsobrook. Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
If you're wearing a shirt, it looks great.
Love ya.
Ah.
Okay, bye bye now.